Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. It is 8 o'clock at night on a Sunday of all nights, but it's time to go to bed. So let's go ahead and snooze for our wonderful 10 hours, wake up at 6 a.m. How did our drivers do? That's the question. I didn't see any money coming in. None at all. That's great. That's fabulous. Looks like Cindy's up. She made the bed or put the bed away, I guess. I have no idea. Whatever. Let's go ahead and make sure everything's all set here. Let's fire that on there. Let the engine start warming up just a little bit. Let's go ahead and check the GPS for the day. So this is where we are, just north of Lafayette and just south of Alexandria. That's where we are. And we're on the way to Dallas. I don't know how many more miles we got left, but I don't think it's a lot. Actually, it's only 308 miles. It says 6 hours, so my guess is we're going to get to Dallas. We're going to drop this off, get paid. We'll find a load. We're trying to head back west. That's our quest. I kind of want to go up the California coast in a way, go up through here. I haven't been up to there in a long time, so kind of looking forward to that. And then maybe get on over into here and possibly back up. I'll reactivate Pro Mods again, and maybe we'll cruise around Canada. That's a long distance plan, but as we know, those plans never really kind of work out, do they? All right. Let me go ahead here, turn that off. I think we're all set to go. I think I got a full tank of fuel as well. Let me just back up here a little bit. Don't need to back up a whole lot. Yeah, that's good. I kind of forgot what the load is. I know it's ethane, but okay, 30,000 pounds. And we're going to ExxonMobil with it. I'm kind of hoping, like always, that when we deliver this, what's the possibility of leveling up? I would like to start putting more points into Fragile. I may just pick one category and just max it out and try to find those loads just to get more cash coming in that way. But really, it's, yeah. I don't think it matters too much. Let me rephrase that. It does matter, but in the long term, not really. But it would be nice to get up to 125 so we can get another driver, another truck, which will help us bring in more cash. Arrows going every which way here. And am I going to hit that truck? Nope. We're all set. We are all set. 49 north. I definitely know we want to go north. So let's get on the road here. Yeah, so no drivers brought in cash last night, so I'm kind of hoping today before they hit the hay, because we know they like to sleep during the day, we shall see some money coming in. I need to reset my headset. There we go, because I'm sitting way too close. There we go, that seems a lot better. Full tank of fuel, fully rested. Under 300 miles to go, about a 6-hour journey. You should get there, it says 12:30. Let's see if we can get there a little bit sooner. And like I said, our quitting time is usually like at 5 o'clock for our 11 hours of driving in a day. So yeah, we should be able to pick up a load and be heading somewhere. It all depends on what Dallas has for us. Hopefully anything west, northwest, that general direction. And if it's an interesting cargo and good paying cargo, we shall take. What is the speed limit here? 75. Ah, there's some income coming in. It's good to see. It's good to see. And of course at 11:30, or I forgot what it is, like quarter of 12, just before noon hour, we will pay off our 3,000, not pay off, but make a payment of 3,000 towards our lovely little loan that we got going on. All right, there we go. Now we can just cruise for a little bit. So a couple suggestions that some people said, you know, that I could turn on voice navigation. Yeah, I realize it's there, but I tried it once, not in a video, but I tried it once, and I didn't like it too much. I don't like it in real life either. When I'm driving, I'm like, can we just show me? In real life, I don't have a problem with this sat navigation system. I can look at it. For some reason, this one here, I don't know. But either way, Another request is there's actually been 2 people like to see more of the coast-to-coast map up the northern section. I think what I'll probably do, because a couple of you did actually ask, and there might be actually more of you out there, I would like to see it. Once we get back to the west coast and do a run around there for a bit, I'll bring it up to like the northeast maybe. But I will say it might get kind of boring on the interstates because it is kind of more open and not as, do I want to say scenic? But we'll get there eventually, just to kind of show you around. But I want to get back up the Canada map. And actually, I probably should double check, but I haven't got an email from ProMod saying they've updated anything on their Canada map at all. So, yeah, I think start putting some more points into fragile or high value. Let's get a couple more points into that. Not going to worry about long distance. I think our trips are, I don't want to say are long enough, but we got 4 points into that. And I think we can go up to 2,000 miles on a trip, I think. It's more than enough. Let's start bringing a little bit more cash. Yeah, as for, I'm trying to really figure out what to do. As we know, our next step is get up to 125,000-ish to be able to buy a truck, hire a driver, because we got an open bay. And then it's got to kind of figure out, what do I really want to do after that? Upgrade a garage or buy a new garage in a new town? Not really sure yet. Upgrading your garage will be cheaper. That's right, I was going to check to see how much it was to upgrade a garage. In the base game, I do believe it's 100,000 to upgrade a garage, but in realistic economy, I don't know how much it is to upgrade a garage. So upgrading a garage will give us two more truck bays, but buying a new garage will give us 3. But obviously buying a new garage, yeah, is more expensive. So I'm actually thinking about upgrading a garage, and it's going to be not the one in Salt Lake City where we're based out of, but probably the one in Alamosa, or where did I buy the other garage now? I know it's in Arizona. It's not Phoenix. I kind of forgot now, but it's south of Phoenix. It was right south of Phoenix. I'm just drawing a blank on it. But either one of those garages would be good. We can upgrade one of those, and then when we're ever in that town, we can gas up at that garage. It's not free gas. I think I can say gas, diesel fuel. But it should be a lot cheaper. Like $1. Is it going to be $1 a gallon cheaper than buying it at a fuel station? Hey, if you got to put in 300 gallons of diesel fuel, that's $300 you're saving. Alright, just keep my eye out, because I know pretty soon here we'll be getting off this interstate and heading westbound. And also, like I said before, once we get around level 15 or so, and I think I'm going to wait until at least we buy ourselves another truck and driver, but we will trade in this Volvo truck for whatever dealership we find that day. But it will not be another Volvo. We'll switch to another truck, and probably be doing it the same way we did this one. Just go to a city and that has a truck dealer. If we already discovered it, fine. Or drive to a city that may have one, but we don't know what it is, and we'll just pull in and go, well, you know, it's an International, it's a Freightliner, Western Star, whatever. We'll trade this truck in and see what we can purchase and get more upgrades. I mean, this truck does fine. A little bit more income coming in there. And it's always good to see the drivers level up, because they level up, that just means more income. So this Volvo truck here does have a 500 horsepower engine in it, so that's doing pretty darn good, although there's been a couple of loads that we've taken to where the weight was a little bit more probably than what the engine kind of liked. I kind of stalled on a hill once. That was like about, what, 5 episodes ago? Couldn't get up the hill. I mean, we got the hill fine. The problem was it was an off-ramp. And I was kind of further on down from the stop sign on the steep part, and the truck just from a dead stop did not want to go anywhere. Had to slowly let the clutch out for it to finally say, alright, we'll go. You gonna let me in there? Yep, you're letting me in. Thank you. Want to shift there? There we go. So the other thing that we are going to kind of try out, and I don't know if it's going to hurt me that much, but the last time we stopped at a weigh station, they said, your vehicle is getting a little worn there. You may want to check it on out. And I think I also forgot. So there's 2 things I want to check out. Maybe I'll do it after we make this delivery while it's kind of fresh in my mind, but I'll probably forget the next 120 miles. One, I want to check to see what the wear and tear is on this vehicle. And I already forgot what the other thing was. Oh, how much it was to upgrade the garage. Yeah, how much. We can check that right from our little garage menu, our tablet. I'll have Cindy get the tablet out and she'll call the realtor and the contractor, find out how much it costs to upgrade the garage. So I'm just trying to think in my head. I think we bought a garage, what, $90,000 now? And it's usually $180,000. So I'm going to guess, because upgrading garage, that price is almost half. I'm going to guess upgrading a garage is going to cost me 50 grand. So that's not too bad. We can handle that. Alright, 94 more miles to Dallas. We'll get this delivered. I said ExxonMobil, right? Not that it matters because GPS brings you there, but there's occasional time where, like I said before, yeah, you got like 2 buildings right next to one another, and it's good to know where your delivery point is. But it is kind of odd. I know I mentioned this last episode, and the episode before, and I didn't see how much that driver brought in. But now we're up to almost 109,000. But the rain on the East Coast, or I should say the southeast, the southern part of the map, we haven't gotten any rain recently, which is rather interesting. It seemed like the first dozen or so episodes, every episode was we had a rain shower at some point. This is kind of like what you get for the scenery sometimes on the coast-to-coast map, but at least it's something around here. So where at least you get trees on the side. I think when we get up towards the northeast, it's pretty much maybe nothing. But I'm not going to say that because I've been up there in that part for a while. I remember someone saying a couple years ago that they were going to edit the northeastern part of the coast-to-coast map, and I don't know whatever happened to that. I know there are a lot of people that are helping out with the coast-to-coast map. They'll get into the editor and help it all out, but if it doesn't meet the coast-to-coast map modder's level of approval, I guess it doesn't get put in, or I don't know how that works, but just try to, if you're kind of new to ATS, just try to put yourself back to when the game came out. It was only California and Nevada, and then Arizona came along a couple months later. And it was a while before they brought along New Mexico? Was New Mexico the first? I think it was New Mexico was the first DLC state. So when Coast to Coast came along way before that, it was kind of nice to finally get out and stretch your legs, if you will. There were a lot of areas in between that didn't have any rest areas. That's why I got used. That's why I turned off sleeping. Now I haven't turned it back on until I started the series. I'm getting kind of used to it again. All right, our exit should be coming up rather fast here. Traffic seems a little light over here in the eastern part of Texas this morning. Like I was saying, we're going to check the damage on this truck. We're going to keep on going and see what happens when we pull into a weigh station at some point and see if I can get, well, I want to see if I can get some fines. See how far you have to go before you pay a fine. How much is the fine going to be? I don't know, but I'll test it out for you guys. I mean, you guys may already know. I don't, because that has not happened to me before. I don't know how long that's been part of the game where you pull into a weigh station and if your truck is too damaged, you'll have to pay a fine. Because usually I just pull in the weigh station, just went, all right, check the weight, and I just went, okay, and took off. I never really read what was actually going on when the prompt came up. Okay, so this is not my exit apparently. So there is a Kenworth dealership down there. I think I see it, and I just remembered I was going to drive through the town and find recruitment centers and all that, but that's a Kenworth dealership, we know it. I'm just going to kind of skip it because we already have a Kenworth dealership unlocked. Recruitment center would be nice, but I'm not going to bother driving around cities too much. I always say that, and there's an occasional time it's like, yeah, we'll swing in there. Well, I thought that was going to be a 2-lane exit, but it's only 1 lane. I can see on the GPS our destination. Looks like we're kind of going way around it, but oop, I thought I was going to get that light. Uh-oh. Right, there we go. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, got some airplanes taking off there. A few of them. But then again, we are in Dallas. So being almost 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to assume our drivers are pretty much done for the day. I'm going to get back into this lane right here because I got a funny feeling I'm going to be turning left up ahead. How convenient. The lights are just turning green for me. That looks like a big plant right over there. Oh, I don't even remember how much I'm getting paid for, just like a couple grand. Yep, just over a couple grand. I shouldn't say it like that because I remember when we first started, that would have been awesome getting paid a couple grand. That looks like a fighter jet that was taking off there. It's wonderful sitting at a red light and there's no traffic on the other lane that wants to turn. So we're not going here. Going to that plant right over there. going to be one of those narrow entryways. I think that's an ETS that they have a narrow entryway into something. You have to get it just right to get in there. Where's my drop-off point? GPS is saying straight ahead. And around the corner. This might be a blind side parking job. Okay, just on that other side of the trailer. Alright. I mean, I don't want to say it's a blind side. I mean, we do have our wonderful little mirror that we'll have. Make sure I'm in R1. I'm just going to be concentrating kind of hard here. Staring in that mirror is always wonderful. I think I'm hitting the other trailer. Am I really hitting that other trailer? Alright. Do it once, do it twice. Third time's a charm. I didn't think that trailer was sticking out that far, but... yeah, we'll give it a little bit more room this time. Alright, now we can straighten her out. Really? Stalled it in third gear, huh? And now it's easy peasy, nice and easy. A little bit more than that, I guess. There we go. Put in neutral, park and brake, turn the engine off. And let's decouple. A little bit nudge with the trailer, but no damage, so all is good. Some experience. Did we level up? Yes, we did. Just barely hit level 13. Actually, I got 5 points on the long distance. Alright. Looks like I was going we'll put another point into fragile, because I like saying fragile. Who doesn't? So now we get 2% higher reward for delivering a fragile cargo. Fragile, of course. Alright, so while we're here, there's a couple things we want to check out first before we do anything else. Diagnostics. So 1% in the engine, transmission, 0 in the chassis and the cabin. See, it's all tire wear. It's all tire wear. So for them to say you need to get your vehicle inspected, if they want me to fix my vehicle because I've used up 15% of my tires, that seems kind of ridiculous. Alright, so the other thing I want to check out is Garage Manager. Tucson. That's what I want to say, Tucson. Upgrade this garage will add, and yeah, I know what it will, but I don't want to hit OK. Wow, it's still $100,000 to upgrade. Buying a new garage doesn't cost that much. Alright then, so probably we'll be buying a new garage, right? Oh, wow, okay, yeah, let's not have to rethink that. Or is it into the game to where it keeps on increasing the more garages I buy? I have no idea. Let me just check quickly. We're not done driving today, but I do want to see, are they all sleeping or were you... actually, no, they're all still on the road. Alright, interesting. That's fine. Alright, job market. Freight market. And of course, we're in Dallas. Seattle, Washington. That is a long drive. But that is a lot of good cargo right there. That's going the wrong direction. That is one heck of a haul. That is one heck of a haul. And I think we're going to take it. I mean, it's not the way I want to go, but I'm going to get a lot of experience from it. Because one, it's an important delivery. It's fragile. It's high value. Heavy cargo, we're kind of okay with it. We're gonna, whoops, oh crap. We're gonna be going through parts of the areas that we haven't gone through before. Yeah, let's go ahead. I mean, it's wait. The next question is going to be is Thursday and 6 p.m. It's only a Monday, right? It's a Monday. Monday. Top of the screen, Peanut. There it is. Top right. Monday morning. All right, let's go ahead and set the GPS for that. And yep, this is saying we're pretty much okay. I think we're on the borderline of okay, but we're pretty much okay. Alright, so good news is we're not that far from our pickup point. And my guess is, remember that dealerships I said we're driving right past that? My guess is that's where we're going. I would have just liked to just pulled right out, but I can't see around this corner. Get over in this lane here. So Seattle, Washington. I didn't really check the exact route we're going, but I know pretty much through Wyoming, Montana. So we're probably headed up north here. I think we'll be going into parts of Oklahoma. And then probably cut over into Colorado a little bit. Was that the way it was going? Either way, we'll double check here in a second, because I want to pick a rest area to find. Got 6 more hours on my clock. Okay, make sure you come to a complete stop. Direction light is on. Should not get a fine for doing this. Make sure your direction light's on when you turn right on red and you come to a complete stop and you're fine. I say that and I'll probably get a ticket here. So maybe by the time we get up to Seattle, Washington with this load, we might be buying a garage in Seattle. How about that? Whoa, that's the wrong way to ship there, Peanut. I don't know what you're doing. That doesn't help your transmission. $77. How fast can this thing get up to? Hopefully no cops are around. $87. That's not too bad. I think the fastest ever gone in a truck was like 105. Yep, so we are going to the Kenny dealership, so I'm going to discover it anyways. Alright, hopefully it's still here. I mean, it should be. Yes, up to Seattle. 8,000. Going to get paid $8,000 if I can get it there with no damage on it. There'll be damage on the tires and such. Is it the ones around the corner that I'm seeing? I could service my truck while I'm here, but it does not need to be serviced. Well, I think last time it was all red trucks, now we're taking all blue ones. Alright, let's couple those suckers up. Alright, let's pop it in neutral here for a second. Put the parking brake on. Alright, so, oh, what time was it? No clock in this section of the map, huh? What time is it here? Alright, so it's exactly 11 a.m., so I got 6 hours on the clock. And I think if I find a rest area that is 8 hours out would be good, because I think I'll pick up that much time here. So if we go to here... can I not... Alright, that's only 3 hours out. What does that do for me? That says 9 hours out. Actually, almost 10 hours out. Alright, that might be a little bit too far. Well, we are going right through this town right here. Is there a fuel? I'm looking for fuel as well. There is another town. Oh, there's fuel here, Peanut. What are you doing? 7 hours, 57 minutes. I think that'll work. I got, like I said, 6 hours on the clock. I think I can make up those 2 hours. Fuel up, rest area. There we go. That'll work out. Yes, we're ready to go now. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Probably second gear, Peanut, would be good because you do have... What's the weight of this? We'll just say 58,000. I saw 57 something change. There is a... You know, we're kind of here. No, the recruitment center's here. I'm not going to travel down there and circle. Not really worth it. Oh, traffic galore. I'm going to say there's no traffic in Dallas now that I need to get out of here. Up on the curb. Just trying to make sure I get all the trucks out. There's recruitment center right there. Cindy, just stick your hand out the window and wave. Maybe it'll register. Nah. So it says 40 hours, but that doesn't count sleep time. But for the most part, I think it's going to be mostly interstate. Let's hope we can get to our checkpoint at a relatively good time. Remember to take it a little bit wider with those 3 trucks behind us. Yeah, so, you know, I'm thinking next upgrade we do for our truck. Hopefully we'll be able to get this a little bit bigger engine than a 500 horse, because 500 it does it well, but getting more horsepower never hurts. Speed limit is 75, but I don't think I'll get up there to that speed anytime soon. So not quite the way I wanted to get back up to the northwest part, but it's hard to deny a good paying job like this and the experience I'm going to get. So, as you just saw, we did just level up. And I would like to get back in this lane when there's a car coming. And we just barely got in over level 13 and a few points headed towards level 14. So start placing your bets on when we finish this delivery, are we going to get that much experience to get ourselves up to level 14? Staring at the GPS. I want to make sure I'm not getting off here. No, I am not. Alright, got the cruise control set. Let's start chewing into those miles. So I think it was just shy of 2,000 miles on this trip, which I think is our max range that we have. But us alone, but it will take a couple days for us to get there. I don't think I can knock off enough miles today. I'll see how many miles are left when we get to our destination. But I think I can chew like 750 to 850 miles in a day. If it's all interstate, maybe? I don't know. I don't think I'm going to chew in 1,000 miles. It's going to take me a couple days to get there. But like I said, by the time we get there, I think we'll have enough cash to buy ourselves a truck and hire a driver. Then, as we just saw, upgrading your garage cost $100,000. So probably buying ourselves a new garage somewhere. I think just a little while ago I said, yeah, we'll buy ourselves a garage. We can see how that's incorrect. Need to buy a truck first. We got an open bay. No sense of buying a garage just yet. Unless somehow miraculously we bring in that much cash in the next couple of days. I really don't know how many garages I want to have before I call it quits in buying garages and buying trucks and such. A little fast going around that corner, but we're all set. Alright, so speed limit is only 65 here. 67's good. We'll be fine. Fine-ish. We should have our loan payment coming up here shortly. But not too bad for what my drivers did. I don't think I saw all the income coming in, but I think we started at 103,000. So they brought in like $8 grand. That was just this morning, but there's our loan payments. Yeah, we do have two loans, $500,000 loans, and we made just a little over a handful payments on each. So we got two loan payments. So another 360 days to go, and we won't have any more loans. I don't know if I'll ever get to the point to where I'll have enough cash in my bank account to pay off a loan. I shouldn't say that. When the loan gets down to, say, $50,000 left on the loan, we'll probably go ahead and just pay off the loan. Save ourselves a little bit of interest. But that's a long ways off. Should have enough fuel to get to where we're going today, I would assume. He assumes again. See if I lean in. Yeah, I can go another 790 miles, which I think is more than what I'm going to be doing here this afternoon. If I do 790 miles in 5 hours, that'd be amazing. So what you see here on the coast-to-coast map, and I don't know if they left it like this, because this is what northern Texas kind of looks like. Because I've never really been there. Maybe it does. But when you get to areas of the map that are not really, haven't really been touched on, this is kind of what you're going to see. Kind of like when we get to the northeast. Now there are parts of the northeast that are done, but it's few and far between. Like I said, once we fiddle around back here in the northwest a little bit, head back up to Canada for a bit, we'll swing back around and head up to the northeastern part of the map. How far northeast? I'm not quite sure. I can only guarantee the load that we're currently doing. That's pretty much in the general area I would like to go. Even this episode said, I'd like to travel up the California coastline. The next thing you know, we were in Dallas. And Well, we got a load of Seattle. Okay. All right then. So I'm hoping to get to that destination. Like I said, it was 2 hours further than my driving hours had left, but I think we can make it. I think I can. So it looks like this road we've already been on once, because GPS is showing that we've been here. Accident on the other side of the interstate. As you know me, when I get around these interchanges and everything, I gotta pay close attention here. No, no. That guy's slowed way up. Why so slow, dude? Why so slow? Alright. Luckily it's a little downhill here, so I can gain my speed back up relatively easily. And once again, I set a marker for where I want to stop, and I did not check the name of the town. I have no idea where we're stopping. Not a clue. But what I may do when it hits about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I may double check to see where we're at. We haven't got there yet. And of course, if we get there before 4 o'clock, then I'll have a quick look to see how much further I can go. But if there's no rest area with a gas station around, then we may just have to settle there for the day. The good news is we got pretty much 4 days to get it there. It's Monday. And we got until Thursday to get it there, right? I think it says Thursday. Yeah, Thursday afternoon-ish. Right now, if we don't sleep and just keep on driving, ETA is Wednesday at 2:30 in the morning. But we will have to sleep twice, at least. I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough today, like I said, to get there on the Tuesday. And no, you don't get a reward for getting it there that much earlier. It's like part of that map is not quite... I wouldn't want to drive over that area. You might fall right through the map. That empty blueness. Alright, this is usually where I don't know I got a turn coming up, and you go, okay, it's going to pass one truck, and you get out in the fast lane, and you realize, oh, there's like a whole line of traffic here. But I'm pretty sure by the time we get to Seattle, we'll have enough cash to get ourselves a vehicle and a driver. So when we park up today, I may go ahead and see what kind of drivers are currently available. And I think the way the recruitment center agency kind of goes is they'll give you drivers. The best drivers will only be like the level you're at and lower. I don't think you're going to find like an 8-star an 8.0 rating driver somewhere. I could be wrong, I have no idea, but it always seems the best drivers in the recruitment center are just at your level or below. I remember when I first was playing ETS2, I want to say I started playing back in 2013. I always got the crappiest drivers because I was looking at how much they wanted to get paid. I was like, well, why would I pay this? You know, they'll level up. I didn't realize when they were leveling up, you start paying them more anyways. It's like, oh, okay. Not that it matters, because as we all know in the base game of Trucking Simulator, you do make so much money. It doesn't matter that much. And I will say even this right here, and I need to slow on down quite a bit. It's only 40 in here. When we first started out, we were making the money we were. I'm like, ooh, all right, it's going to be a challenge. But now we're in the episode, what's this, like episode 24 or something like that? I know we're somewhere around there. But we're making more money than I thought we'd be making at this point. And I'm doing better than I thought I would be at this point. I thought really at this point I'd only have like 3 other drivers. So it's working out rather well. Let's go ahead and step out of the... Well, I don't say step out of the vehicle. Couple of screenshots because, as you know, I never know when to take one. Occasionally I do. Ooh, almost went through. I saw the light turn green. That's not your light. That's someone else's. Let me scare the crap out of the people on the bus. Nah, they don't know. Up through the gears we go. But not too fast because it's still only 40. Alright, there we go. Amarillo. Okay, I guess I got a truck over in that lane there. Careful, Peanut. Don't get too close to that car. You really got high value fragile cargo. There we go. I think I can get over. Someone did leave a comment, and I'm never good at remembering names. But someone did leave a comment. I was just looking at the time below. I was like, it's 2 o'clock. No, it's well, technically it is kind of 2 o'clock. It's actually 1:52. I was looking at the wrong times again. And there's different ways you can, I think there's different ways you can put this minimal visor. You can have it at the top of the screen. And I think there's other ways you can turn it on and off. I don't want to say I'm used to it, but this is the norm for me. The one problem is I always look down and see the wrong time. I was like, why did we slow way up? I mean, did the speed limit go down? No, speed limit's still 75. How's our cargo doing? Cargo is looking good. There's been a few times where I've driven cargo before and I never got a prompt that I was in an accident or anything, and I get there and the cargo is like at 3% damage and the trailer's at like 6, and it's like, what did I miss? What the heck did I miss? I mean, I check it once in a while, but I don't know what does it matter at that point. It's not like I can go back there with a hammer and fix it or something. definitely should be fine on the fuel, because like I said, where we're staying tonight, or at least where I hope we're staying, we'll fuel up and then sleep the night away and get a fresh start on a Tuesday morning and make a good amount of headway. I think we'll probably at least make Montana. But we'll have to check here pretty soon, in like the next hour or so, as to roughly how far out we are from our rest area. As long as it's around 5 o'clock. And yes, I do realize I can drive longer. In-game allows you to drive 14 hours in a day before you're tired. But as real drivers will tell you, you can have 11 hours on your clock per day. So we're driving 11 hours. And I think we got a pretty good sequence going to where, yes, we wake up at 6 a.m., get on the road, drive till 5. That's our 11 hours, and we kind of have 3 hours of quote-unquote free time, and then we go to bed at 8 o'clock and wake up at 6 and do it all over again. And that's the sequence we're trying to stay in. Now the things that we pretty much keep the same is going to bed at 8, waking up at 6. Like I said, end of the day, anywhere from 4 to 6, if I can get in that range there, then I'm pretty satisfied with that. Didn't know I was going to be getting out there. It seemed, I don't want to say weird. This is rather interesting. I mean, I could have blown right through that stop sign and I wouldn't have gotten a ticket or anything. But we're trying to keep it realistic as best as I can. I don't know if parts of the map are not done there, or it's just the way it's rendering in. Those blue sections. I was going to move over, but I think I'm going to get way past this guy before he gets near me. He's fine. Hello. So this is what I'm kind of saying before. I think when we do head up to the northeast, I think once we get past or get into the Dakotas and head through the Midwest, there's a lot of parts of the interstate where it's going to be kind of like this. It may be grass on the side, not dirt on the side, sand on the side, without any trees or anything. But, you know, we'll head up there some, you know, I don't know how many more episodes there'll be. It's going to take me a couple episodes just to get up to Seattle here. Dumas. No, I was going to get out there, but there is a car coming. But I do need to turn left up ahead. I knew if I snuck out there, eventually someone's going to be like, hey, you know what? I need to turn left. While I'm sitting here, actually, let me go ahead, because it's close enough. Where are we here? Okay, so there's my rest area right there in Clayton. And that's going to be actually in New Mexico. Alright. And it's an hour and 33 minutes to our next checkpoint. Well, it's 3:30. That means it puts us there right at 5 o'clock. Yes, people, I am a professional. Kind of. But, I mean, we pretty much knew it was going to be kind of close. Alright, so how are we doing on the miles? Yeah, I'm not digging into miles that much. Come on, light, turn green. You're going to wait till before I have to come to like a complete stop and it's going to turn green. You know it is. Because that's what they always do to you. Alright, so we do have to wait here for a second, but the lights are turning yellow. And turn signals next. So let's just say I take off another 90 miles-ish. That leaves us with 1,600 miles. Ooh, even then, even then, that means I got to do about 800 miles per day to get there Wednesday evening. Well, can't worry about that too much. We do have until Thursday afternoon to get it there, so see how it goes. Back up to 12th gear. Getting up to 75 slowly but surely. Probably just as I get to 75, I'll have to take an exit ramp somewhere. Town are we approaching here? I say town. Someone get upset and like, no, it's a city. Yeah, I get it. Trying to see in the GPS if I do have a turn coming up left or right, but I think we're fine. Lights stay green, thank you very much. That light up ahead is going to turn on me, though. Yep. Of course it was. Just having a look around myself. Can't see out the back, though. Always fun to sit in an intersection while the other direction has a green light and there's like not a car in sight. Another stoplight, really? It's red right now, so maybe by the time I get up there... Should I just keep it to the floor and see what happens? And... nope. It's going to turn green here shortly, though. We just want to get to the city. I didn't even see what city that was because I wasn't really paying attention. But we are about an hour away from our rest area for the day. Looks like I can get back on over because I don't belong over there at that speed. On our way, speed limit 75. Okay, now it's going to be 65. So I'm going to have to reset my cruise control, but that's fine. It's not that hard to do, it's a press of a button. No, honestly, I'll probably set it for like 67 or so. So yeah, looks like we're going to have about 1,600 miles on the trip. Once we get to our rest area, so that means I got to average 800 miles a day if I want to get there in 2 more days. I mean, the only advantage to get in there earlier just means that I get paid earlier and I get into the load earlier. But like I said, I think by the time we get there, because we're bringing in about $10,000 a day-ish. So 2 more days we'll bring in, you know, we should be sitting at $128,000, which means, yeah, we're buying ourselves a truck. Not for us, and hiring ourselves a driver, and that just means more money coming in. Oh, no, that car is not going to let me in, I don't think. We are here at our destination for the day. Let's have a quick look around here. I don't think I actually got into the city yet because I didn't see where we discovered it, unless I've been here. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing them. No, I don't think I've been here. No, I have been. I have been here. If you look ahead on the GPS, you can see the street is yellow up ahead. So I've been through, just not on this part of the road. Don't miss your green light, Peanut. There are few and far in between, it seems like. That was already turning yellow. There is a garage. There's a place to sleep here, but that's not where we're sleeping. We'll be sleeping in the cab tonight. Alright, let's swing it a little bit wide here. I was expecting to roll a little bit more than that, but I think those bumps there kind of got me. Hopefully I don't get run into as I'm fueling up today. Alright, park and brake, engine off, and our refuel. We do have a 220 gallon tank. I'm not that low, so I'm going to guess I got like 170, 180 gallons. Alright, so I only took 129 gallons. Okay, I wasn't even as low as I was thinking. Alright, so now I gotta, I'm looking at that rest area over there and just trying to think. Owie, what the heck did I just... Alright, I'm technically not hitting that, but I am. I'm just trying to give myself a little more room for the trucks behind us. Alright, we're clear of that. Around we go. Well, hopefully they don't mind me parking the way I'm going to park in here. Ooh. Yep. They got in. I think they got in. I'm going to take up a lot of parking spaces here. I was going to say, it does recognize this as a rest area, right? Yes, it does. It does. And there's a train somewhere. I hear it. Oh, there it is. Hello. Yeah, so this is we're kind of parking tonight. Not the best of parking jobs, but I don't want to park at the motel either. We're going to call that good. Let's just exit on out of this for a second. And of course, driver and manager. They should all be sleeping, I would think, at this point. Alright, Harry P. So he hasn't leveled up here in a while. What's he been doing here? I wish it kind of tells you what day. It says day 19, but I have no idea what day today is. Is there a way to tell exactly what day you're playing? I have no idea. If I go to I can't see my own driver's log. That really sucks. Let's see what her log says. She's on day 20. Is that how many days they've been hired for me? Hang on a second here. Day 21. Oh no, that's the day they finished the delivery, be my guess. Is there a way to know what day I'm on? I never really looked at that for sure. I don't know. That's profits per day. Our company now is making almost $40,000 a week. That's going to keep on going up. I don't know where... Oh, wait a minute. Progress history? There we go. I think this is day 32. Day 32. Alright. Does that seem right? So it's the amount of days they've been working for me. So I can't really see what day they actually delivered. This is day 21. I have no idea. Have no idea. But they're all rested. I'm assuming they're going to just bring in more cash. But she's doing good on skill level. She's still on long distance. One more point in long distance and then we'll have her go into balance. Same with him. He is already on balance because he's got 4 points there. And yeah, ever since they got all their long distance points, none of them have leveled up as of yet. I'm pretty sure they will pretty darn soon. So, yeah, just to prep ourselves here, if I go to truck dealers, truck dealer, Tucson, I'll probably go ahead and just do it this way because this is not the truck we'll be buying. The point is, it's right in the town where the garage you gotta go. Custom configuration here. So it's 118,000. We just give them baseline trucks because I don't think it matters. I really don't know if it matters or not. I mean, do I really actually have to give them a heavy cargo truck for them to take like heavier cargo? Is that actually a thing or not? Or can you just buy them anything and they'll just take kind of like any kind of a load? Have no idea. But it still tells me if I were to buy a Volvo truck, it's still 500 horsepower is the biggest horsepower I can get in a Volvo. But anyway, it's like $120,000 to buy a truck, and then of course we are going to check out the recruitment center here just to kind of see what kind of drivers are out there. Just hire a driver. So how much is it to hire a driver? $500 to hire a driver. Okay, so not too bad. And I skipped a couple pages. No, I didn't. I thought it clicked twice here. Just looking kind of see what kind of drivers are out there. Yeah, not the greatest. I mean, this guy's not too bad. 1 point on long distance, and he's got a couple on time and flammable cargo. I like to see someone at least 3 skill points and have it be kind of varied. And a point in the long distance would be good. So someone like her would not be too bad. I don't care if it's got fuel, but a point into something everywhere. Because he's only got 1 point in the long distance, but yeah, we're getting our heads up. But that would be the driver right now if I were to hire one. Martine, that's who I would hire. That is who I would hire. But me and Cindy are going to get out of the truck and walk around. Stretch your legs. I think there's a circle we can walk around here. Maybe grab some unhealthy snacks at the gas station across the street. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.